Hello, in this topic we are going to learn how do you update tasks. Now as you execute your project, as you keep on working in your project along with your team and your team is working on the deliverables, you need to update Microsoft project file regularly to show the correct status of your project. Now that is of utmost importance so that all the stakeholders are totally aware of what is going on in the project, how far you have achieved the objectives and how far you have to go. So there are various ways of updating. Microsoft project gives us a flexibility in multi different ways, so we'll just look at few of the ways. Like there is a way to update through percentage complete, there is a way to update through actual start finish, actual duration, there is a way to update through hours that your team or you have put in into that task. So let us see one by one that how do you update tasks. So let's begin. Now first thing, whenever you are working in a project, there can be two scenarios: that things might have gone as per the plan exactly, or things might not have gone as per the plan. So if let's suppose things have gone as per the plan, which might be a rare case, but yes, let's suppose that things have gone as per the plan and we started and finished the task exactly as per the plan dates. So there is a quick way of updating those tasks. So now if I have to update, let's say the collect requirement task and define scope, um, which are scheduled from 11 to 14th, and defined scope is 14 to 21st. Let's assume that till 18th of September everything went as per the plan. So one way of doing it is that I go to these tasks individually and mark them as complete or partially complete. uh, that is one way of doing it. Or else since things have gone exactly as per the plan, I can quickly update them. So to do that, I'll just go to the project tab, click on update project, and then select the date till which you feel that things have exactly gone as per the plan. So let's assume till 18th everything has gone as per the plan. Make sure your selection is set 0 to 100% complete and click OK. As soon as you do this, if you carefully see now that against collect requirements, a tick mark has come which shows that the task was completed on Friday the 14th. Whereas if I click on define scope, it doesn't show a tick mark because I have updated that till 18th everything has been done as per the plan, and this is ending on 21st. So that means whatever work was planned till 18 for define scope has been marked as complete partially. So that you can see on the graph side, if you see there is a thin bar which has come in between the blue bar of that task, that it has been marked as complete, and same for the above task which shows which is fully complete. Now this I can also see it by inserting a column which is called percentage complete. So as I click on percentage complete, you can see that collect requirement shows 100% complete, whereas defined scope is 52%. That means till 18th only 52% of the work was planned, so and it has been marked as complete. So this is a quick way of updating the task, but this is only applicable if things have gone as per the plan. Now let us assume things have not gone as per the plan. Maybe we started late, or maybe we finished late, or maybe we started early or finished early, or maybe we have taken more or maybe less hours to do that particular task. So let us see how do you update that. So now let us assume that define scope though 52% done, um, instead of 21st, it might have finished early or it might have finished late. So how can you do that? So I'll just insert a column called actual finish. So as of now the plan finish is on 21st, whereas let's assume that I finished it on 22nd end of day. So I'll just go there. So 22nd, let's say it says a holiday, so I finished it let's say on 24th. So now I have updated this task as it is finishing on 24th. Now this finish date also gets changed to 24th, because always remember start, finish, duration, cost, right, and work, all this shows the current status, not the plan status. If you have to see the plan status, you need to insert the columns called baseline start, baseline finish, baseline duration, baseline cost, baseline work. So as of now, since actual finish is on 24th, it shows that current actual finish is also on 24th and started on 14th of September and marked as 100% complete. So this is how you update through actual start and actual finish. You can also do it like I prefer inserting a column. You can also select the task and go to the task tab, and then under mark on drag drop down you will see update task, and there you can find actual start, actual finish, actual duration. That also you can do. So that is another way of doing it. So as I updated this, one thing I definitely need to do that is check the variances. Now again I can insert variances columns here, or else there are predefined tables already there. So if I go to tables and click on variance, you see that there is a variance which shows for defined scope, which I finished late. It's showing a finished variance of 1.61 days, and because of that the successor task, which is create WBS and scope baseline milestone, is also delayed and going to finish late by 1.61 days. So you can see the impact also of all your delays that are happening in the project. So this way you can do it. Like I inserted actual finish, you can also insert actual start or actual duration and update the task. Now next, what I need to show it to you, that if you want to mark tasks in terms of percentage complete. Now when is percentage complete generally used? Percentage complete is generally used when your work is deliverable oriented. Let's say I have to develop 10 modules of the application, so I have done 6, so 60% done. So when I can count, percentage complete is an easier way of doing it. So create WBS is which I'll go back to the Gantt chart view, and I'll mark the tables as entry. So then I go to the default view, I'll just hide the actual finish column. So this is the status as of now. The 2 tasks are 100% complete, 1 task finished late, which we have already seen. Now let's say create WBS, and we have completed it fully. We have completed it fully, but we have started it late. So as of now the current start date is 24th. So let's assume we started it on 25th, but we have marked it as we have completed it after starting on 25th. So what I'll do, I'll insert a column called actual start. Right, let's say we started this on 25th. So we started this on 25th, however we have fully completed it. Now to fully complete, I can just go ahead and type here 100%, or I can go to the task tab, and there are some predefined percentage tabs already available, so I can just click on 100%. So it shows 100% complete, started on 25th, finishes on 25th. So again I need to analyze my variances. As you keep on updating the task, make sure you keep on analyzing your variances. So I'll go to tables, click on variance. I can see that now yes, the delay is by 1.8 days. And yes, if I go back to the Gantt chart and tables as entry, you can see that red indicator column has also come. That means this scope baseline is going to miss the deadline, has missed the deadline. So if any such cases are there in your project, this is the alert that you will definitely get. Now as there are variances in the days, there will also be variances in cost, so I should also analyze that. So I'll just go to tables and click on cost. So it shows me that there is a variance of 1290, and if you can see, the baseline was of 3860, however I've taken 5150 because I've taken extra time, that means extra labor hours, and because of that there is a 1290 variance. So I should also keep on analyzing the cost variances. Similarly, I should analyze the work variances. So if I just go to tables work, it shows me that 12.9 hours is something extra which have been put in, and because of this there is a cost variance. So let me go back to the default field, that is entry, hide the actual start column. So again I am back to the default view. So this is how you mark percentage complete, and as I keep on marking the task is complete, the overall progress of the project is also showing up. Like if you see software development project is now showing 13%. Now next, if you see scope is 99% complete. Why? Because there is still a milestone left which also needs to be marked as complete. So since this is a milestone, we have completed all these three, so this is also complete. This we can do it by percentage complete. I'll select the task and click on 100%. so now the scope is shown as 100% complete. So this is how you can do it through actual start, actual finish, actual start with some percentage complete combination. Now let us see how do you do it through man hours, the hours that your team has put in to complete the task. So let's do it for high level design. Now whenever you are planning to update work, it's always good that you use usage views like the task usage or the resource usage. So let me change the view. So if I go to view and go to task usage, now if you see I have high level design, the work is 40 hours, 5 days, so simple calculation, 8 5s are 40, and then I have start and finish date. So instead of start and finish date, let me also display work here. So under view I'll just change the tables to work. Now it clearly shows that high level design baseline is 40, current is also 40 because you have not updated anything, variance 0, actual 0, remaining 0. And on the right hand side I can see the time phase distribution of the same. So if I just click on this task and click on scroll to task, I'll see the time phase distribution across the 5 days. So if you see, these are the 5 days in which the task is being scheduled for 40 hours. Let me also display actual work here. So I'll just go to format and click on actual work. So let me scroll down. So this is where actual work is, high level design, engineers. So what I can do, I can update in the time phase manner against the actual work of engineers, right? Or I can update overall actual here. So whichever way you feel like is comfortable to you and you have information about, you can do it that way. So let us assume that high level design has been, we have taken 42 hours here. So I'll just type 42 here. Now as soon as I type 42 here, what the application does, it shows that work is 100% complete. Why? Because baseline, the plan was 40 hours and we have put in 42, which is 2 already extra. So the software assumes that you have completed it, and against that actual work is also being displayed. So if you just scroll to the right, there extra 2 hours has been shifted to the very next day. Now let us assume that though I have put in 42, but remaining are 3 more hours effort required, so I can go ahead and update the remaining as well. So let's say I'll type here 3 hours. So then again it rollbacks to 93% is the complete. Now the system is showing that currently the tasks would need 45 hours, out of which I have put in 42 hours. Plan was 40, and so the variance overall becomes 5 hours as on date. And this is where the extra hour is, work hour is planned, and actual work is planning is there. So again I can update the actual work in the against the resources here. So let us assume that herein they have put in 5 hours after a few days. So now it is marked as complete. I can do the same thing in the resource usage view also. So if I go to view and click on resource usage, the only difference is that here I'll have the resources and the tasks against that. So engineers against that HLD. So I'll just use the scroll to task option to scroll to that particular space. So I'll just expand it. Right, so this is where the work is. I'll just display the actual work as well here. So now you see all this what I've updated in the task usage view, it is also appearing here. So you could have updated here as well. Just click once so that the fields are enabled to be edited, so you can update it here as well. So you can update through actual hours of work as well. So let me roll back to my Gantt chart view, and let's now view a few of the variances. So tables, first I click on variance, so it shows me there are certain variants in terms of start and finish dates. Then if I look at cost, I see there are certain cost variances. Overall now the project is going to cost me 1690 extra. So as a project manager I need to take some corrective measures to rectify this and bring back the project under control. And if I look at the variances, again overall it shows that now my project is going to be delayed by 0.63 days, which is less than a day, but still there is a delay. So let me go back to the entry table. So this is how you update through work. Now last but not the least, one thing you always need to know, that one resource we talked about is a cost resource. Now when you talk about cost resource, like which we assigned in training, so if I double click training, if you remember, we assigned a cost called travel there, which was planned 30,000. But when I mark this task as complete, the travel cost will not be updated automatically. I need to manually update that how much actually I have incurred in the travel. So to do that, what I need to do is that I need to go to the resource usage view. Under resource usage view, this is where I can again see all the distribution of the work. I just need to change the tables to cost. That's under travel, so I have actual cost. So this is the field that I need to update, right? So again, marking this task as complete will not help me to update the actual cost. So on the right hand side also, maybe I want the cost information, so I'll go to format and uncheck work and actual work and display cost. So I'll just use the scroll to task option to go to that particular field. So if you see, I have all these fields. If you want to add more fields here, go to add details, and let's say I want to insert actual cost here. I'll select actual cost, like okay. So now I have actual cost. So this is where I can update by inserting a column actual cost. Now I can do it day wise, that is day wise how much I have incurred. Or if you want to update overall, you can click here under actual cost, you can update, or you can do it here day wise. If you want to update week wise, then just right click here, go to time scale and select bottom tier, and instead of days you can select weeks. Then you can update the actual cost week wise, that week wise how much you have incurred, or again you can update it here. By mistake, I guess I have updated few costs, so it is showing variances cost. So let me roll back by pressing Ctrl Z. So this was the status, so I can update things here. So that is how you need to keep on updating the actual cost. So I reiterate, make sure you keep on updating the actual cost if there are any cost resources assigned. So let me go back to the Gantt chart. Now one more thing which you might need to do, as you are updating the task, you also need to update the project status date based on the date till which you have the project progress. Like I have updated few of the tasks, and till 8th of October I have marked this task as finished. So that means this is the status anything later than 8th of October. So I need to go ahead and update the status date. So I'll just go to project, click on status date, and mark it as, let's say this is the status on October 9th morning, so that whoever reviews the schedule, whoever checks those at October 9 morning, this is the status. So this I need to keep on changing the status date every time when I update a task. So this is how you update the task, a quick view of that. Now there are various other ways also, like percentage work complete, or combination of all, you can do it. So that's it for this topic. In the next topic we will see, we analyze few of the views here, the variance views, the tracking views. Now in the next topic what we'll see the various reports that gets populated because of our updates, and we'll also see how to create a new report as per our requirement. So that's it for this topic. Thanks for your time. See you in the next topic.